Good morning, students of class 5. Children, I'm sure all of you are happy and healthy in your homes. Students, please stay in your homes and keep yourself safe. Students, today I'll be continuing with lesson 6, A Young Girl and a Diary. Lesson 6 of Wordsworth English Reader Book, A Young Girl and a Diary. Students, first I'll read the lesson for you, then I'll continue with the explanation. So, lesson 6, A Young Girl and a Diary. During the World War II in Europe, the Nazis of Germany considered the Jews inferior to them. They wanted to destroy the Jewish people and their culture. As a result, they started sending the Jews to prison camps. Anne Frank was also a Jew. To save herself and her family, Annie, along with her mother Edith, father Otto, and sister Margaret, went into hiding in the backroom office and warehouse of Annie's father's business. 4 other Jews also hid with them in the small space, and their non Jewish friends smuggled food and other supplies to them. Annie Frank was born on 12 June 1929. She began to keep a diary on her 13th birthday, 12 June 1942. 3 weeks later, they went into hiding. Annie's family never left their hideout until, unfortunately, the Nazi police discovered them in August 1944. They were then moved to the concentration camp where Annie's mother died in 1945. Soon after, Annie and her sister also died of an infectious disease. Their father was the only family member who had survived. When friends found Annie's diary in a hiding place, they gave it to her father, who got it published in 1947. Annie, who missed the company of her friends, had maintained a diary. Ultimately, the closest friend as she had during her tragically short life was her diary. She addressed it as Kitty. It was only to Kitty that she entrusted her innermost thoughts. Annie's thoughts of courage and hope are recorded in her diary. They have inspired millions of readers throughout the world. Here are some excerpts from a diary. When I write, I can shake off all my cares. April 5, 1944. Describing her despair. I have reached a point where I hardly care whether I live or die. The world will keep on turning without me. And I can't do anything to change events anyway. I'll just let matters take their course and concentrate on studying and hope that everything will be all right in the end. February 3rd, 1944. On a old country, Germany. Fine specimens of humanity, those Germans. And to think I'm actually one of them? No, that's not true. Hitler took away our nationality long ago. And besides, there are no greater enemies on earth than the German and Jews. October 9, 1942. On still believing. It's a wonder that I haven't abandoned all my ideals. They seem so absurd and impractical. Yet I cling to them because I still believe that in spite of everything, that people are truly good at heart. It's utterly impossible for me to build my life on a foundation of chaos, suffering, and death. I see the world being slowly transformed into a wilderness. I hear the approaching thunder that one day will destroy us too. I feel the suffering of millions, and yet, when I look up at the sky, I somehow feel that everything will change for the better. That this cruelty too shall end, that peace and tranquility will return once more. July 15th, 1944. So, students, this was the lesson which I have read. Now, first of all, I'll explain the word meanings and then I'll start with the explanation of the text. The first word, children, is Nazis. And Nazis, members of the National Socialist German Workers' Party. They were the members of National Socialist German Workers' Party and Hitler was heading it. They were known as Nazis. Then Jews, members of community whose traditional religion is Judaism and who trace their origin to the ancient Hebrew people of Israel. Beta Jews, they are members of a particular community and उनका जो religion है बेटा वो Judaism है और वो कहते हैं कि उनका origin जो ancient Hebrew people हैं Israel के उनसे हुआ है and the Germans, the Nazis of the Germany, they hated these Jews. So they wanted to destroy the Jews and their Jewish culture. Then the third word, children, is inferior. Inferior is lower in rank or status, जिसको भी मतलब अपने से कम समझना कि ये तो हम इससे ज़्यादा सुपीरियर हैं, ये तो हमसे बहुत छोटा है. It can be rank, it can be status, anything. Means considering the other person as मतलब आपसे वो मतलब वो बहुत ही नीचा है और जैसे कि we are more rich, we are more मतलब हमारे पोस्ट ज़्यादा अच्छी है, we are highly qualified, like that. Then the fourth word, children, is destroy. Destroy means to ruin or kill. जिसको हम हिंदी में कहते हैं बेटा नष्ट कर देना. Then the fifth word, children, is warehouse. And warehouse means storerooms, where we dump all the store. Warehouse, storeroom, where things are dumped and they are only taken out when they are in use. So warehouse, storeroom, warehouse, storeroom, warehouse, storeroom. Then the sixth word is smuggled. Smuggled, transferred something somewhere illegally. Taking things somewhere from one place to the other without the consent of the government and which the government does not approve taking those things from one place to the other. Then the seventh word is supply. Children, the seventh word is supply. Supplies, item of necessities. That during lockdown period, the administration had ordered the supplies to be transferred door to door. घर आके main supplies होंगी और people can go to purchase the things of supplies. बेटा जो जरूरत की चीजें हैं like grocery, toilet things, milk, vegetable, ये सारी चीजें without these basic things we cannot survive, which are very essential for our life. Then the eighth word, children, is hideout. Hideout, hiding place. Hideout, hiding place. Hideout, hiding place. Then the ninth word is concentration camp, a place where political prisoners are held. And these places, let's go back to World War II, when in concentration camps the prisoners were kept of the other nation. They were not treated in a good manner children. वहाँ के हालात बेटा बहुत खराब होते थे, ना उनके पास खाने पीने का साधन होता था, ना मेडिसिन, एंड बहुत ज्यादा अनहाइजीनिक कंडीशन, इनह्यूमन कंडीशंस के कोई भी इंसान वहाँ पे जिंदा ही नहीं रह सकता. दैट इज द रीजन एनी फ्रैंक्स मदर, शी डाइड, and later on Annie along with her sister also died in the concentration camp because बहुत वहाँ की जो living conditions were very inhuman. Then children, the next word, 10th word is published, and published means printed as a book. The Annie Frank's diary, it was published as a book, so people came to know about Annie thoughts, Annie Frank's thought and a feeling. Annie Frank क्या सोचती थी, what she had penned down. So her feelings were known to the people when her diary was published as a book. And उसकी जो थॉट्स और फीलिंग्स है बेटा, उसने लोगों को इतना मोटिवेट किया, इतना इंस्पायर किया कि उसकी जो बुक है 60 अदर लैंग्वेजेस में पब्लिश हुई थी. Then the 11th word is tragically. Tragically means causing great unhappiness. कि बेटा जिससे मतलब जिससे बहुत sadness हो, that is known as tragically. For example, when we see some movies, we say it has got a tragic end. ना कि इसका जो end है वो तो बहुत ही sad है ना? And इसका end is nice. This is comedy. So tragic, which involves a lot of sadness. Then children, the 12th word is addressed, and address means call. Like we are addressed by our name. हमको, if somebody wants to call us, they address us by our name. So address means to call, called. Then the 13th word is entrusted. Entrusted, confined. Entrusted and entrusted means confined. Entrusted means confined. Sorry, confided. Entrusted, confided. Confided means whom you can trust. आप जिससे अपनी सारी मन की बात कह दो, and having lot of trust that the person will not reveal your things to anyone else. So, entrusted means confided. Entrusted means confided. Entrusted means confided. So Annie Frank, she confined all her innermost thoughts in her diary. She kept on writing whatever she felt because she had no other friend to share her feelings and thoughts. Then the next word, children, is the 14th word is excerpts. And excerpts means short parts. Excerpts means short parts. Excerpts means short parts. Excerpts means short parts. Then the 15th word is despair, and despair means hopelessness, when no hope is left and one feels कि no hope is left, मतलब सारी बेटा उम्मीद ही खत्म हो जाना. That is despair, hopelessness. Then children, the 16th word is specimens, and specimens means examples or samples. Specimens, examples. Specimens, examples. Then the 17th word is humanity. 17th word, children, is humanity. Humanity means mankind. Humanity means mankind. Then the 18th word is abundant, and abundant means left, chhod dena. Abundance means left, chhod dena. Then the 19th word is ideals, and ideals means principles. Ideals means principles. Ideals means principles. Then the 20th word is absurd, and absurd means ridiculous. Absurd means ridiculous. Then the next word, that is the 21st word, is cling, and cling means hold on. Cling means hold on. means to keep on holding something, not letting it go. That is, you cling on it. Then the next word, children, is foundation. The 22nd word is foundation, which means the base. Foundation means the base, जिसको हिंदी में हम बेटा नींव बोलते हैं. Foundation, base. Then the 23rd word, children, is chaos, and chaos means turmoil or confusion. Turmoil or confusion. Turmoil or confusion. Then the 24th word is wilderness, and wilder means wasteland. Wilderness means wasteland. Wilderness means wasteland. And the 25th word is tranquility. Tranquility means calm और sanity, जिसको कहते हैं ना जहाँ पे बहुत हमको शांति मिले, कहते हैं जहाँ पे बहुत शांति का अनुभव हो, that is known as where we feel calm and peace and mind, we are relaxed, that is known as tranquility. So calm and serenity. Tranquility, calm and serenity. So students, this was the lesson. Now there are some meanings of the phrases given. Let's look at those phrases. Students, the first phrase is step out. Step out means go out. Step out, go out. Step out, go out. The second phrase is went into hiding, to hide oneself for a period of time. Went into hiding, to hide oneself for a period of time. Means you'll have not like you hide for a say just for the sake of, no, you are hiding for a period of time. बेटा छुप रहे हो, and वो भी आप मतलब एक particular period के लिए छुप रहे हो. Like Anne Frank had to hide for almost more than 2 years because they were hiding from the Germans. और वो चाहते थे कि वो Nazis जो थे, they were hiding from the Nazis of the Germany, and because they were Jews and they knew कि अगर उनको trace कर लिया तो they'll be either killed or sent to the concentration camp. So Anne Frank along with her family went into hiding. मतलब वो छुपने के लिए गए थे, and maybe उनको वहाँ बहुत time तक छुपना पड़ता. It can be months, it can be years. So for a period of time. Now children, the third phrase is shake off. Shake off means to let go of. Shake off, to let go of. Shake off, to let go of. मतलब जाने देना करके. And the fourth phrase is let matters take their course to allow. Let matters take their course. Let matters take their course means to allow things or events to happen as they will. मतलब जो भी events, जो भी घटनाएं होती हैं वो अपने आप घटती रहेंगी. As per time only they will happen. मतलब nobody बेटा किसी का उन events पे जोर नहीं है. So with time only things will happen. Let matters take their course. That means to allow events to happen as they will. मतलब nobody could do anything. Nobody could stop those events from happening. So let matters take their course. मतलब जो घटनाएं घटेंगी वो अपने टाइम से ही या घटती रहेंगी या रुकेंगी. So that is to allow events to happen as they will. Let matters take their course. So to allow events happen as they will. Now children, I'll explain the lesson to you. During the World War II, in Europe, the Nazis of the Germany considered the Jews as inferior to them. They wanted to destroy the Jewish people and their culture. As a result, they started sending the Jews to prison camps. Now what happened children? Let's go back to World War II. Europe में World War II बेटा पूरा छड़ा हुआ था. And the Nazis of Germany, they considered the Jews, the Jewish people inferior to them. Nazis कहते थे कि हम इनसे ऊंचे हैं and Jews हमसे नीचे हैं. So out of this beta enmity, what did the Nazis do? They wanted to kill all the Jews and destroy their culture. वो मतलब बेटा Jews का Jewish people का नामो निशान मिटा देना चाहते थे. So as a result, what the Nazis did, they got hold of the Jews and started sending them to the concentration camps, prison camps. And वहाँ पे बेटा इतने खराब हालात थे, उनको वहाँ पे इतनी बुरी कंडीशंस में रखा जाता था कि it was as good as कि कहते हैं ना कि बेटा जीते जी वो मर जाए. So that was the reason कि people were scared of going to the concentration camps because वहाँ पे बहुत ही inhuman conditions में prisoners को रखा जाता था, not fit for living. Annie Frank was also a Jew. To save herself and her family, Annie, along with her mother Edith, father Otto, and sister Margaret, went into hiding in the back room, office, and warehouse of Annie's father's business. For others, Jews also hid with them in the small space, and their non-Jewish friends smuggled food and other supplies to them. अब now, because Annie Frank was also a Jew, उसकी family भी एक Jewish family थी, तो Annie Frank along with her mother Edith. The name of Annie Frank's mother was Edith, the name of her father was Otto, and the name of her sister was Margaret. बेटा एनी फ्रैंक इन चारों के मतलब इन तीनों के संग उसको लेके चार ये हो गए और चार और ज्यूस थे जो ये लोग टोटल 8 पीपल ये सब छुपे हुए थे किससे बचने के लिए टू सेव देमसेल्फ फ्रॉम द नाजीज. और ये लोग कहाँ छुपे थे एंड they knew कि they had to hide for a long period जब तक कि वर्ल्ड वॉर सेकेंड खत्म नहीं हो जाता and things would normalize. So ये लोग चारों लोग बेटा 4 family members and 4 other Jewish people ये एनी फ्रैंक के जो फादर थे वो कुछ बिजनेस करते होंगे एंड उनके बिजनेस का जो एक वेयर हाउस था एक बड़ा सा वेयर हाउस होता है जहाँ पे स्टोर को बहुत सारी चीजों को स्टोर किया जा सकता है. तो उस वेयर हाउस के पीछे एक छोटा सा बैकरूम था बैकरूम का ऑफिस था वहां पे ये 8 पीपल एक छोटे से रूम में छुपे हुए थे. फ्रॉम होम फ्रॉम द नाजीज ऑफ जर्मनी. अब ये लोग तो अंदर थे अब इन लोग का सर्वाइवल कैसे होता तो कुछ इनके नॉन जूइश फ्रेंड्स थे कुछ इनके फ्रेंड्स जो नॉन जूस थे है ना कि जिनको मतलब हो सकता है दे में भी नाजीज ऑल्सो कि जो बेसिक नेसेसिटीज की चीजें हैं जैसे फूड है मिल्क है वेजिटेबल्स है ये इनको धीरे धीरे स्मगल करते थे मतलब विदाउट द नॉलेज ऑफ द नाजीज सो दैट कि कोई जान ना पाए कि वहां पे कोई है तो वो चुपके चुपके धीरे धीरे इनको आइटम सप्लाई करते थे स्मगल करते थे मतलब विदाउट द कंसेंट ऑफ द नाजीज ऑफ जर्मनी सो दैट the 8 of them could survive. Annie Frank was born on 12 June 1929. She began to keep a diary on her 13th birthday, that is 12 June 1942. 3 weeks later, they went into hiding. Now, Annie Frank was born on 12 June 1929. बेटा उसका जो बर्थ है वो 12 जून 1929 में हुआ था. And on her 13th birthday, that means the year when she turned 13, that was 12 June 1942, she started keeping a diary. और डायरी कब हम बेटा all of you should keep a diary कि बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जैसे अभी लॉकडाउन पीरियड चल रहा है you cannot meet your friends है ना at times you cannot share your feelings so diary is a very personal things where before sleeping before going to bed at night you can note down all the things all the events which have happened with you your thoughts feeling and diaries are very very personal things nobody will ever touch it or read it until you allow the person to do so and the beta uske 13th birthday pe she started maintaining a diary and just 3 weeks later 3 weeks के बाद ही उनको हाइडिंग में जाना पड़ा. Annie's family never left their hideout until unfortunately the Nazi police discovered them in August 1944. अब बेटा एनी की फैमिली ने कभी भी वो हाइडआउट नहीं छोड़ा मीन्स दे डिडंट स्टेप आउट फ्रॉम दैट रूम भले ही उनको कितनी प्रॉब्लम हो रही मतलब वो कितने भी डिस्कम्फर्ट में रह रहे हो लेकिन उन्होंने बिल्कुल वो हाइडआउट को नहीं छोड़ा बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली बट ड्यू टू बैड लक नाजी पुलिस ने उनको डिस्कवर कर ही लिया इन अगस्त 1944. They were then moved to the concentration camp where Annie's mother died in 1945. वहां से उनको नाजी पुलिस ने पकड़ के concentration camp में डाल दिया. And as I said, concentration camp में बहुत खराब लिविंग कंडीशंस थी. वहाँ डिजीजेस फैली हुई थी बेटा. इट वाज मतलब एकदम कहीं भी हेल्थ और हाइजीन का ख्याल ही नहीं था. ना कोई मेडिसिन थी, ना खाने पीने की ठीक से व्यवस्था थी, ना क्लोथ्स थे. मतलब कोई भी, जैसे एनिमल्स को भी कोई नहीं रखता होगा, इतनी बुरी स्थिति में कंसंट्रेशन कैंप्स में प्रिजनर्स को रखा जाता था. तो विद इन अ ईयर एनीज मदर पास्ड अवे एंड सून आफ्टरवर्ड Annie and her sister also died of an infectious disease. एंड बेटा थोड़े ही दिन बाद एनी और उसकी सिस्टर जो मार्गरेट थी उसकी भी डेथ हो गई ड्यू टू एन इन्फेक्शियस डिजीज. क्योंकि वो कंसंट्रेशन कैंप्स में इतनी गंदगी, इतनी बीमारियां फैली हुई थी कि पीपल वर प्रोन टू कैच डिजीज एंड कोई ट्रीटमेंट नहीं, कोई मेडिसिन नहीं, नोबडी टू टेक केयर बिकॉज द नाजीज वांटेड these Jews to die so that they could ruin the entire Jewish culture. Now their father was the only family member who had survived. और बेटा Annie की family में Annie's mother she died, Annie and her sister died. तो who was left? Her father. बेटा उसके father अकेले family member थे who had survived. When friends found Annie's diary in a hiding place, they gave it to her father, who got it published in 1947. Now, maybe when things were normalized, so when Annie's friend, they found her diary in the hiding place in the same room where Annie was hiding. They took the diary and gave that diary to Annie's father. And Annie's father got Annie's diary published in 1947. 1947 में एनी के फादर ने वो डायरी बेटा पब्लिश करने के लिए, मतलब टू गेट इट प्रिंटेड, और उसको प्रिंट करने के लिए दे दी ताकि वो बुक बन जाए सो अदर्स कुड रीड अबाउट इट, जैसे कि आज हम पढ़ रहे हैं अबाउट एनी फ्रैंक. एनी हु मिस्ड द कंपनी ऑफ अ फ्रेंड्स हैड मेंटेन्ड अ डायरी. नाउ चिल्ड्रन, अभी लॉकडाउन पीरियड है, आप समझ सकते हो हाउ डिफिकल्ट इट इज टू बी कन्फाइंड इन अ हाउस. आप एक घर की चार दीवारी में कैद हो, आप निकल नहीं सकते हो बिकॉज अगर आप बाहर निकलोगे दैट डेडली कोरोना virus is there and we might get infected. So we are keeping us self safe in our homes. So but still we are lucky, हमारे पास घर में we have got internet connection, we have got mobile phones. But let's go back to 1942. वहां पे ना इंटरनेट था, ना मोबाइल था, ना टेलीविजन, कुछ भी नहीं था. So that कि अभी आपके पास घर में डिफरेंट गेम्स हैं, you have got फ्रेंड्स whom with you can talk on the telephone, आप इंटरनेट पे चैट कर लेते हो, है ना. सो यू आर, मतलब आपके पास बहुत सारे प्लस पॉइंट्स है. बट जस्ट इमेजिन वे बैक इन 1942 एनी फ्रैंक, मतलब शी वॉज अ 13-year-old चाइल्ड एंड वो भी मिस कर रही थी अपनी फ्रेंड्स की कंपनी. शी ऑल्सो वॉन्टेड टू प्ले, शी ऑल्सो वॉन्टेड टू कम आउट एंड ब्रीथ द फ्रेश एयर, बट देन शी couldn't because of the Nazis. To keep herself alive, they were hiding in the small room. तो अब एनी ने क्या किया, फ्रेंड की उसको बहुत अपने फ्रेंड्स को मिस करती, तो शी स्टार्टेड मेंटेनिंग अ डायरी. उसने डायरी को अपनी बेस्ट फ्रेंड बना लिया. Ultimately, the closest friend she had during her tragically short life was a diary. बेटा एनी फ्रैंक की बहुत शॉर्ट लाइफ थी, जैसे 13 years की एज में, तो उन लोग उसको दे हैड टू गो इनटू अ हाइडिंग प्लेस, दे हैड टू हाइड फ्रॉम द नाजीज. एंड 2 years तक तो वो एक छोटे से रूम में बेटा कैद रहे. दे कुडंट स्टेप आउट, एक भी दिन स्टेप नहीं. एंड 2 years के बाद नाजी पुलिस ने उनको डिस्कवर कर लिया, उनको ढूंढ लिया और उनको उठा के कंसंट्रेशन कैंप पे ले गए. इट वाज अ प्रिजन, एंड अ प्रिजन ऐसा कि जहाँ पे लोगों को सॉर्ट ऑफ की, मतलब जहाँ पे वो आदमी, अच्छा खासा आदमी बीमार होके एंड he would die, which had happened. तो एनी फ्रैंक, मतलब उसकी एज was almost 15 when she died, and उसकी लाइफ बहुत ट्रैजिक थी, मतलब बहुत सैडनेस, दुख भरी लाइफ थी. इट वाज नॉट एन हैप्पी एंडिंग एंड शी डाइड ऑफ एन इन्फेक्शियस डिजीज. और उस डिजीज का कोई भी nobody to treat her, nobody to give her medicine. So लास्ट मतलब उसकी छोटी स्पैन की लाइफ थी, विच वॉज नॉट मतलब बहुत एक हैप्पी एंडिंग नहीं थी, इट वॉज फुल ऑफ सैडनेस। और उन लास्ट मोमेंट्स में भी उसकी बेस्ट फ्रेंड कौन थी बेटा? दैट डायरी वॉज द थिंग जहाँ पे उसने अपने सारी फीलिंग्स और थॉट्स उसने कन्फाइन की थी। And she addressed it as Kitty. It was only to Kitty that she entrusted her innermost thoughts. And जैसे you all have got friends, आपके friends का कुछ नाम है ना? You call your friends by name. तो same way, any friend had named her diary as Kitty. Any friends had named her diary as Kitty. She used to call it Kitty. And Kitty ही उसकी best friend थी last days में भी, because उसको जितने भी उसकी feelings आती थी, thoughts आती थी, जो किसी के साथ नहीं share कर सकती, she used to write down in her diary, and she called her diary as Kitty. Annie's thoughts of courage and hope are recorded in her diary. और बेटा एनी, अब आप सोचो एक छोटा बच्चा ऑलमोस्ट 13 से 15 इयर्स के एज के बीच के, दैट मीन्स नॉट अ बिग पर्सन, है ना? तो अ यंग गर्ल, उसमें सोचो उसके थॉट्स में कितनी करेज है, कितनी होप है, और वो कितने बैड टाइम फेस कर रही थी बेटा, बट स्टिल शी हैड लॉट ऑफ करेज एंड होप. And how do we know? Because all her thoughts are recorded in the diary. Because उसने उसके मन में जो भी feelings आ रही थी courage and hope की, उसको पूरी she did, मतलब उसने हार नहीं मानी. She was still waiting for the good to happen. She was still having faith that things will be normalized soon. And all these things, all the feelings and her thoughts of courage and hope are written in her diary. They have inspired millions of readers throughout the world. And बेटा उसकी जो thoughts है courage और hope की, उन hopes और thoughts ने कितने सारे millions of people all across the world को inspire किया, उनमें हिम्मत जगाई है, उनमें उम्मीद जगाई है. Here are some excerpts from a diary. And बेटा अब उस डायरी में से कुछ पार्ट्स इस लेसन में लिए गए हैं, so that you also can read about her feeling. When I write, I can shake off all my cares. Beta, in this, and this line was written by Annie Frank on April 5th, 1944. ये April 5th, 1944 में Annie Frank ने लिखी थी, when she was in that small, locked in the small, hiding in that small room along with her family and four other Jew people. She's saying, when I write, कि जब मैं लिखती हूँ, मैं सब कुछ भूल जाती हूँ कि आई एम फेसिंग अ बैड टाइम, आई हैव बीन लॉक्ड बिकॉज we are saving our lives from the Nazis. So she says, when I write, I can shake off. I can shake off means to let go off. मतलब she didn't, मतलब वो फिर कुछ भी she doesn't think. वो जितनी भी उसकी चिंताएं हैं, she just lets all those worries go away. And then she writes. And this line was written by Annie Frank on April 5th, 1944. She wrote, when I write, I can shake off all my cares. जब मैं लिखती हूँ तो मैं अपनी सारी चिंताएं जो हैं उनको मैं भूल जाती हूँ. Then describing a despair. Now, अब बेटा वो अपना डिस्पेयर मतलब होपलेसनेस, जब सारी उसकी उम्मीदें खत्म हो गई थी, उसको उसने कैसे डिस्क्राइब किया? जस्ट रीड दिस. I have reached the point where I hardly care whether I live or die. She says कि मैं लाइफ के एक ऐसे पॉइंट में आ गई हूँ कि जहां अब मैं मरूं चाहे मैं जिंदा रहूं. आई एम नॉट बॉदर्ड, आई हार्डली केयर, मतलब मुझे कोई चिंता नहीं है कि आई विल बी, आज मैं जिंदा हूँ, कल हो सकता है मैं मरूं या हो सकता है मैं जिंदा रहूं. तो शी वॉज नॉट एट ऑल बॉदर्ड कि वेदर शी लिव और शी डाई. द वर्ल्ड विल कीप ऑन टर्निंग विदाउट मी and I can't do anything to change events anyway. कह रहे मैं रहूं ना रहूं, ये जो वर्ल्ड है ये तो चलता ही रहेगा, टर्न होता ही रहेगा. And I cannot do anything to change events anyway. And she says कि मैं कुछ भी नहीं कर सकती हूँ, जो हो रहा है, जो इवेंट्स घट रहे हैं, जो घटनाएं घट रही हैं, उनको मैं ना रोक सकती हूँ ना बदल सकती हूँ. So she says कि उससे मतलब मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, मैं जिंदा रहूं या मर जाऊं, द वर्ल्ड विल कीप ऑन टर्निंग. I'll just let matters take their course. and concentrate on studying and hope that everything will be all right in the end. These lines were written by Anne Frank children on February 3rd, 1944 और उसमें कहा है कि मैं अब मुझे लाइफ के मैं इस पॉइंट में आ गई कि आई डू नॉट केयर कि मैं जिंदा रहूं या मरूं और दुनिया तो मूव करती ही रहेगी एंड आई कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग टू स्टॉप द इवेंट्स और चेंज द इवेंट एंड आई जस्ट लेट मैटर्स टेक देयर कोर्स कि मतलब टाइम से जो भी होगा वो अपने टाइम से ही होगा एंड टाइम से ही अगर ये सब जो इवेंट्स है इनको रुकना है नोबडी कैन डू एनीथिंग सो एंड मैं इन सब चीजों को छोड़ के आई नीड टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन स्टडिंग मुझे अभी सारा जो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन है वो अपनी पढ़ाई पे लगाना है आई शुड नॉट थिंक ऑफ दिस मतलब कि जो एनिमिटी फैली हुई है और जो बाहर माहौल खराब है सो शी सेइंग कि आई एम नॉट एट ऑल bothered. I will only concentrate on my studying and hope that everything will be all right in the end. And I really hope कि everything will be all right in the end. सेम वे चिल्ड्रन जैसे भी लॉकडाउन पीरियड चल रहा है हम लोग बहुत कभी कभी डिसहार्टेन हो जाते हैं कि वी कैन नॉट मूव आउट वी कैन नॉट प्ले विद आवर फ्रेंड्स वी कैन नॉट गो टू स्कूल वी कैन नॉट गो टू द मार्केट वी कैन नॉट गो आउट एंड एंजॉय इजंट इट बट देन वी नो कि one day things will be normal again and सब कुछ normal हो जाएगा we are in a hope we should have that courage and hope कि things will normalize soon but till the period things are not normal we should also concentrate on our studies rather than thinking और ऐसे depression में जाएंगे and we'll get irritated we should do that we should concentrate on the things which are in our hand अब हम पढ़ाई करना हमारे हाथ में है so we should concentrate on our studies rather than keep on worrying about what's happening in the world that we cannot change वो तो जो भी होगा बेटा it will take the time से ही धीरे धीरे gradually things will subside and things will be normalized but we should not lose hope this should be learned from this lines written by Anne Frank. So children, that's all for today. Please read this lesson again and again so that you learn a lot from Anne Frank's diary.